Yo, 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 yo. What's up, guys?
Hey guys.
It's Love Talks with the Garcons with another review of Married at First Sight. I am the one and only Urban's Garcon.
And I'm the one and only Ann Garcon.
That's right. And this is her birthday weekend, so y'all can show her some birthday love in the comments. Today's September 5th. Her birthday was September 4th. So whenever you're watching this, just drop her a little happy birthday in the comment and she'll get back to you. And also, before we get into it, y'all know what you guys gotta do. You gotta like this video, comment on it. You gotta subscribe to our channel. You have to hit that notification bell so you know when we post again. And you have to share this video with at least five people. Alright, so here we go.
So today we are discussing season 13, episode 7. This is going to be a little short because we have some quick things to say about each couple. Nothing major. So this one's going to be a quick one, but a necessary one. All right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about Michaela and Zach.
What are they again?
Michaela's a crazy one.
Oh.
First of all, okay, we'll get there. First of all,
this season's Chris.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she is. Something's wrong with her.
But why is it like we keep, even from the last season, we kept talking about people's trauma, right? Something is wrong with her.
But I mean, it's true. People are the way they are because
there.
of something. Like no one is just crazy or just controlling.
I mean,
you know?
if we're gonna jump right into what she did when she left the apartment, is that where we're going?
Not yet.
Okay,
so first of
we'll
all,
get to that.
you know, now they're reuniting because everybody's going back home, and so Zach told her that he actually tested positive again, so he couldn't, you know, come see her. So he tried to surprise her. I think that was really sweet. He finally came, and she was super excited to see him.
I think Shorty been waiting to get married. She's kind of hyped.
Yeah, like she already had his picture in the house.
Son.
I mean, it's beautiful. It was a beautiful gesture, you know, what he did, and also that picture. She's trying to create a home for them, but that's not where they're gonna stay. That's her own apartment. So
yeah, she's a little crazy.
Slow down, Michaela.
I'm surprised it wasn't like a shrine or something like that. There probably is a shrine that we didn't see.
She's just excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for her. But anyway, so that the day goes by, and then he sleeps on the couch. That's the first thing. He was tired. He was tired.
Animal lovers, explain this to me. This guy would not sleep in the bedroom with his wife because they had to sleep next to the dog. So I guess the dog wasn't comfortable to sleep, so he had to sleep on the couch with the dog, but told her that he was going to come in after the dog fell asleep.
I mean, dogs are like kids for people.
Nah.
You need to be more sensitive to that.
No. And so, how do you put a dog to sleep, though? Other than...
The way you put a baby to sleep.
Okay, when I'm putting baby to sleep, she's in my arm. I'm literally rocking her. So
Some people literally rock their dogs.
That's crazy.
Okay,
anyway.
We're making this an issue. Doesn't need to be.
Anyway.
But anyway, so he sleeps on a couch with her.
He fell asleep. With the dog.
Yeah. But then before she even wakes up, he's already out of the house.
Because he had another appointment with the dog.
Yeah.
Like dog babysitting or something.
So granted, he should have texted her. He should have said, hey babe, I'm not going to be here. So when you wake up, you know, don't be alarmed or whatever. He didn't do that. And boy, was he in trouble.
Shorty left the crib. She packed up her bags and left.
That was very extreme, Michaela. You did not have to leave the house. And she went against what she said, where she said she doesn't storm out, she doesn't blah, blah, walk away, blah, blah, blah. But it's borderline, you know, it's borderline like
insane.
I didn't want to say the word insane. It's just Michaela.
But she not blame it. I guess This has to do with her dad.
Yeah, so when they
Passing
met with
away.
Pastor Cal, we realized, she may be suffering from trauma of, her dad passing
Protect her,
away, and
leaving
he was
her.
to protect her. But the way she was speaking, it's almost like she was like, "You do this all the time. You make decisions on your own."
I just met you, boo.
We just met. What do you
I
mean I'm
just
making
met
decisions on my
you.
own? Like, so I don't know. She's kind of projecting some stuff onto him that he really doesn't have. He shouldn't have to go through.
She's not stable.
Yeah, she really. She doesn't seem stable right now. And so I'm hoping that throughout the the episodes, that
The season, I guess.
or the season, whatever, she learns how to cope with some of her, issues. Yeah, so that was Michaela and Zach. I'm rooting for them. I really want them to work out, but she's really going to have to calm down.
You were rooting for everybody last season, too.
No, anybody. And everybody broke up, right?
Pretty much.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Bal and Johnny. Okay?
Bow.
So...
Was that racist? I went, bow.
No, her name is pronounced that way.
But the dong, dong, ding, dong, bow.
That was racist when you did the song thing.
Sorry.
Okay, so Johnny took some space. He left for a while. You notice that?
We missed it. I think we missed it. I don't know what happened.
But he spoke about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I have a problem with that. I have a problem with him feeling like it doesn't matter. When you are married, there's no more leaving. Like, we're gonna...
Did it. Michaela did it.
Let's make it okay. There's no more leaving. Like, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna figure this thing out. So I don't like that they I needed some time to really think. And nah, bro.
These people just moved in together, bro.
Okay, but in real life, that's not what happens. It's not like that.
In real life, people don't get married at first sight either.
People in this real life. But like you like, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, if we have an issue, when we were dating, yeah, you go home, I go home, and we take a breather. But when we're married, we're going to the same place because we're gonna figure this out. Even if it means we gotta go to sleep, go to sleep on it, and wake up. Just for the video purposes, not me, because I don't like to sleep on issues. But even if that means we're gonna have to sit out, sleep this one out, and wake up tomorrow and figure it out, that's what we're gonna do. But for you to be like, oh, I need to go away and take a breather, like when Chris left Paige last
Bad example.
Last season.
Bad example.
No, a couple of people have done that. They've gone just to take some time to process. But that's not real life.
It's not real life because technically speaking, until decision day, they're sharing. They have there's three places for the couples. The place that they have them stay in, and they have their own space.
Yeah, I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay, and it doesn't make things better. It doesn't. Anyway, so they go and they see each other's houses. They're pretty impressed. They have a lot of things in common. They both have bidets. And I'm saying maybe the reason why she doesn't shower is because she has a bidet. She thinks
the bidet washes are her essentials.
That's like what we do in your toilet, right? All right. Anyway, so so they have the meeting with Pastor Cal, and Johnny seems pretty distant. Like, I was like, he's probably not feeling her. Maybe she shared too much with him. Maybe he doesn't like the fact that she doesn't shower all the time. Maybe, I don't know. But when he shared his concern, he said that he doesn't like that she acts like a child. Really, Johnny?
That's annoying. That could be annoying.
No, babe. Yes. But she didn't do it that way. She's like,
it's only cute after a while.
Like, come lay next to me.
No, imagine be like, yo, I'm about to tear you up tonight, and then you respond.
But okay, but
you respond. Ew.
So wait, when I try to be sexy, right?
Try.
Oh, shut up. No, but when I try to be sexy, I get kind of giggly because I kind of start feeling.
No, you laugh.
Okay.
It's one thing for you to laugh because you feel like this is silly, but it's another thing for you to come back to be giggling, acting like a kid. You don't be acting like no kid.
So it's not the same?
It's not the same at all.
I don't know. I felt like it was just like, she's like, Come here, baby. Like,
She sound like
didn't
that.
do it
She
that
sound
way,
she sound
though.
like,
It's not that
she sound like
extreme.
Vinny's wife, but Chinese. Vinny.
Brianna.
Brianna, yeah, from last season.
Oh, so yeah, that was what was like troubling him, and I'm like, really? Okay.
If it's not the shower thing, is this?
Yeah, but what I love what Pastor Cal said. He said, "We adjust and accept. We don't break and run." Period. Like, we're married now. You can't just be breaking and running out of here. You got to accept who I am and adjust, or talk about how we can adjust so that we can accept certain things.
Some
like
things he says don't make sense, but that was good.
some things that Pascal says don't make sense.
He'd be like so off.
Leave Pascal alone. That's my boy right there.
Anyway.
All right, so we're gonna move to the next couple. We're now up to Brett and Ryan, the weird one.
Oh, the redhead.
Yes.
And the nerd.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I noticed that Ryan is starting to open up a little bit more. I'm starting to see a little bit more of his personality. I guess he's warming up to Brett.
He come across like a serial killer.
You said that last time. No, he doesn't.
It's the eyes.
You said he kind of acts a little weird. I don't think that's that. I don't get that vibe. I just feel like he had, like, and she even said it.
Dry humor.
That's what and that's exactly what she said to Pastor Kyle's. Like, that's exactly who he is. He has a dry sense of humor. And
you feel like the show,
it's fine.
You feel like the season's trying to have certain character and personality, because he will be the Jacob from last season. It's like you're making connection.
He would.
You're making connection from all these different characters.
But she's not Haley.
So I think they did actually intentionally cast certain characters
to kind of give some type of interesting, So she has a crush on him. She was telling Pastor Cal like she really likes him, but he didn't really say it back.
You don't like redheads.
But I think he likes her, but I don't think he knows how to express it.
He's not used to redheads, remember? Like, he doesn't usually go for redheads.
So,
and she cannot get any redder than that. She's like red.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's that's not her natural color. But so now she's a little nervous about the dogs not getting along, and he's like, yo, he's not telling her this, but he's thinking like she needs to be relaxed. She's a little bit too uptight about certain things. And so I guess that's something that could be a turn off for him. She's afraid of the water. She's afraid of flying. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not forget the whole political thing. Did it come up again this episode?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
So when they're meeting with Pastor Cal, they're talking about this sex issue and how they want it to just come naturally. They don't have to think about it, which is a good place to be in. But they're still being a little affectionate, like they're holding hands and touching. They've kissed, unlike some other people. We'll get to them after. But then Pastor Cal asks Ryan, do you love her? He doesn't say it in those words exactly, but he alludes to that, like, so are you feeling that way? No.
It's day 4, people.
Come on.
Right?
Like, what? Yeah, about. Like, why would you even ask him that? Like, to put him in that position to even answer that in front of her. I mean, she knows that he doesn't.
Sometimes he doesn't know what to ask. He just be shooting out the mouth, Pastor Cal. Some of the things that he says are not really that helpful.
Just this case, I felt like it was, like, too much, too soon. All right, so we're now going to move on to Marilla and Gill. High maintenance. All right. So,
she needs to go.
So in this episode, they're, visiting each other's houses just to see how they live and, like, just to kind of be kind of snoop around to see if they're clean or whatever. And so
Shorty's closet?
Yeah, she is who she is. Like, she spends money on herself. She likes fine things. She has the money for it. And it shows. It shows in her closet. She has tons of shoes, $1,000 pair of shoes.
Red bottoms.
All these high-end names.
Gucci.
And That's her lifestyle, and you know what? It's okay because that's who she was
It's
before
okay
she got
also
married.
as long as she's able to afford it and have her surplus.
We're gonna talk about that part. That's when it gets in Pastor Cow. But it's okay that Mirla likes fine
I know you're gonna
things.
talk about it in the context of their marriage, but it's okay for her as a single person to have her closet like that.
Yeah, I mean,
if she could call it.
That's she was single, so she had that stuff. That's hers. So like,
Yeah, and she was able to call it financially.
it is what it is.
So,
yeah. So now she goes to his house,
First of all,
and she
hates the
starts
dog
complaining. She starts complaining
from Jump Street.
Yeah, she doesn't like the dog. She
It smells like dog. There's drool on the floor. There's water on the floor.
yeah, he kisses the dog, and she's like, "Oh, you kissed your dog." Bro, you ain't kissing me, so I gotta get a kiss from somewhere. So, I mean, she's just a little too much for me. Like, I'm trying to like her. I like that she has standards. I like it, but I don't like that her standards are getting in the way of her marriage. You know? So
I don't
now,
even call her stuff standard.
what do you think it is?
Stuck up and high maintenance. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Standard. I see standard in the context of you know what you want. You're not letting anybody walk all over you.
That's what it is. She knows what she wants.
Yeah.
She knows that she wants to live the way she wants to live. She knows that she doesn't want to have kids. Those are her standards. It doesn't matter what you think. She knows she doesn't want to adopt. She knows that she wants to spend money. Like those are her standards. And she's strong on it. Like, I'm not gonna kiss you. I can kiss you. I can go through this whole thing without kissing you until divorce day.
And homie said
Divorce day, decision day.
That's exactly what it would be.
Divorce
He said if that's the case, then I'm definitely gonna ask for a divorce.
Like, really?
I think he's really getting annoyed by her because at first they were joking about her being high maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
They would joke about her being prissy and all the other stuff, but you could tell that it's turning.
Yeah, now he's
into
like,
more of a
you're a
serious
princess,
thing.
or
Yeah.
you're this, or you're like this, and she's like, what do you? And you can tell in his tone that he's over it.
It's not jokes anymore.
He's over it, and I knew that was gonna happen. You know, it's but so long that you can go joking until it gets really serious. Like, you have not kissed me, not once. Like, all we're doing is holding hands. And possibly, like, rubbing each other on the hand. Like, bro, give me a kiss. And then you say you could go to decision day without kissing me?
How long is that?
That's like 12 weeks.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, how could, like, why are you here? Why are you here? I don't think she likes him.
Why you?
I really don't think she likes him. I don't think she probably finds him attractive, but I don't think she likes him. And so that's why she's doing what she's doing. So now, go ahead.
The joint finance stuff. Now that she's married, he wants her to potentially change her spending habits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but if they can call it, then I don't think they've even had a conversation about how much they make and what their finances look like.
She obviously makes more than him.
Yeah, so they probably feel some type of way because of that. But I mean, no, when you get married, things do change. You have to budget for different things now, potentially what might happen. But like, unless she's like really, really wealthy, then I could see why scaling a little bit would be good.
But you said that you feel like if she can afford it, that she should be able to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
they could scale
not
back
in
a
the
little bit.
marriage. Like, in the marriage, it's now not what you want; it's what we want. Unless
That's what I'm saying. If together combined they can call it, then why not? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying to be irresponsible spenders.
Unless she continues to have her own account.
I think his biggest gripe is the fact that she's probably making more than him. So every time she go by and spend her money, right? Probably will feel some type of way about it. But
listen, like, if she has her own account, he has his own, and then they have the joint, then whatever comes from the joint has to be for. They didn't. But that's where I see it being okay, where she can continue to have this lavish lifestyle. But if they start to struggle, like, you're gonna have to fall back.
Facts.
Right? But we'll see what happens with them. Hopefully this finance issue doesn't, get the best of them, especially this intimacy issue, because he's getting to that place of like, okay, I'm over this. All right, and finally, we're going to talk about Rachel and Jose.
He's annoying. He's extra.
He wants to do too much. Like, okay, you need to slow your... I know you've been preparing for this. I know that you bought a house. I know that you have your finances in order. I know that you have this 401k. And I know. We all know by now, Jose. But you need to fall back a little bit. You're being a little bit too aggressive.
With the board in the house with all those investments, all those numbers on it.
You're being a little bit too aggressive, and it's going to scare her away.
You remind me of the white pilot from the other episode.
Why?
Only a little bit different, a little too controlling. Eric. Okay. Controlling in the sense that he has everything lined up in a row.
Yeah.
So it's just, forget about what you do, just follow me.
Okay.
So,
that's true. Like, he's trying to take over everything, and she's like, what's going to be my role? And that's a valid concern. Yeah. That's a valid concern that Rachel has. Like, you can't do everything in a relationship. Like, let's talk about how we can come together and kind of like divide things up. You know what I mean?
She got an OD though. I don't think he was trying to tell you were going to get an allowance. Remember when she went that's not what he was saying.
Because, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that she's seeing him acting like a father figure. Like, he wants to do things for her. And what your dad does that,
I mean,
you know?
You try to brush her teeth. You try to feed her all the time. So.
And so she's like, hold up. So you're going to leave money there for me? So that's my allowance? You know, she's coming, you know, she's assuming things. But I can understand why she feels that way.
I don't know if Sis has as much money as the other girl, as the other Spanish girl.
Really?
Yeah. Does Rachel have as much?
No.
She want to go to Europe every year.
So she has this like, you know, the bingo wheel things, and you just pick a ball. She picks a spot where she wants to go. And
does she have million money?
I don't think she does. But she's been to Europe before, but she wants to go again with her husband, which is nice.
And he say, let's just go to Vegas.
Somewhere you don't have to really fly overseas. I mean, yeah, those trips are...
You might not have papers yet.
Shut up. Those places are really, really expensive. They are, but it's the experience that counts. And I love what Pastor Cal told him. He said, allow her to give you that balance, you know, to come in, to give you that balance, to have some fun, and let loose. Like, don't be such a stickler. Like, no one wants to have so much money saved that they do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
I like to see my account with money. Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
so
you want to use that money to explore, to, you know, to do things. So having so much money but not using it, what's the point?
I'd be logging in like 3 or 4 times a day just to look at, like, hey, hi money.
Oh, God. Yeah, so that's Jose and Marilla. This controlling aspect of him is gonna, you know, turn her away. It's gonna turn her off, and he's gonna have to tighten that up, because they could really work. They can really work. They have great chemistry, and he just has to understand that it takes 2 to make a relationship work, not just 1. And that is our review, y'all. I told you it was gonna be short and sweet.
Yeah, man, it's interesting to say the least.
So this episode, we did a lot of comparing to last season, the people from last season. Hopefully they don't turn out as the people from last season, because a lot of people from last season were just
crazy. All
right.
That's it, man. Thank you guys once again for tuning in to another review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And again, like we said before, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and share this with 5 people. Let them know we're interesting, we're funny. And
it's my birthday. All right.
Yes, it's her birthday. Oh yeah, for her birthday, she is 1 years old. She's 41 years old. Share with 41 people.
Share with let's get 41 likes.
That's true. For her birthday.
All right, y'all. So
until then.